My mom was like, I think you do well at Maryland. And I was like, no. Day before signing day, I told my dad, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm going to go to Florida State. He was like, no, I'm not letting you go there. I'm not signing your papers. Pick a different school. Man, Hoke, he used to call me in the office. Nick, do you want to be great? No, I don't. No. And Coach Hoke used to be like, Nick, why are you lining up so deep? Did you talk to Ed Reed or something? I said, no, I didn't. Just wait and watch. It was 7 years to get from high school to the league, bro.
Right, and now
Some people play football since they 3 years old. I was driving a BMW 5 Series or something like that. Leave the keys in the car. So I come downstairs 6:15 or whatever with a big smile on my face. I'm like, man, I'm finna go down and run 4-1, bro. I get outside,
Gone.
my car not in the spot. He said, now Nick gotta go run his 40 first because he gotta go deal with his stolen car. Guess what I ran?
What?
It's not just a game to me, this is my life.
You know, every day is an opportunity.
One speeder, not at all, for real.
Shout out One Speed for getting me on the pod, man.
I like what y'all doing here, man. This is awesome.
One Speed, we back here with your host.
Yo.
Hyppolite, myself, Dante Trader. Hey, we got a special guest with us. He's been trying to get on for a minute. Finally got him on, Terp alum, Indianapolis Colts star, DB Nick Cross.
Nicholas Cross.
Cross.
My guys.
Before we get into the episode, you seen that game last night? Caitlin Clark?
Nah, where was I at? Oh, I was coming back from Miami, so nah.
Fam, she had 38, fool. And mind you, like she sold out Xfinity, bro. Like everybody was there
sold out. I heard
everybody was there, bro.
Like he's trying to get into the game, but he couldn't.
Bro, everybody was there, bro. Like I've never seen a women's game that deep before.
Crazy.
Ever.
They was lining up like outside for like 3 hours before, like just standing there. Most of them was Iowa fans, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. They had like all the Caitlin Clark joints there, like
Ridiculous.
That's crazy. She's elite, bro. I've never seen anything like it, bro.
Bro, she got a chopper, bro.
I've never seen anything like that.
Like she was just like, she pulled up like Curry, like for real, like I never seen nothing like that before.
But like I ain't never been like so locked in a game in my life. Maybe it is like the Caitlin Clark effect, and like that's my school. Like,
so you were you really cheering for Maryland? Were you just?
But I was. My dogs was playing.
I was cheering for Maryland, bro. Bree went crazy. She had like
a twin.
Yeah, bro. She had
Shout out
Bree. She had a cool 22.
Bro, she was going on.
Bro. She was getting it.
So, when Caitlin had the ball, y'all was probably just y'all was.
I was nervous. I was like, come on, get out there, Bree. She could pull up from there.
Ooh.
One pick. I said, bro, let's go on there and go the other way.
Shy had a good game. Jakia 11.
Yes,
she had a good game. It was hooping, bro. It was good, bro.
Hey, but like off the basketball, like how you feel about like the NFL playoffs? I know you played the Ravens and everything. Like how you felt about the 2 games, the AFC and NFC championship games?
I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, at the end of the day, we weren't in it, so it was just make sure the games were good. The games were good, both pretty good. I'm surprised. I thought San Fran was down for the count. I'm not gonna lie.
We handled up.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought San Fran was down for the count, but they able to battle back, win the game. Y'all know Terp is a huge Ravens fan, so he was damn near crying.
I thought y'all had it, bro. I thought Ravens had it, bro. Like I thought they did, bro.
That's what my coach always said. Don't reach at the goal line unless it's gotta have it.
Bro.
Don't reach, never reach.
That's all they see in good, bad, and ugly too. Like
don't reach unless it's gotta have it.
Yeah, bro. And
they could have been tied. Might have won the game. You never know. So, but it doesn't matter to me. I just ask for good games and good.
Now I would feel some type of way. I wouldn't even watch it.
Those are the first games I really watched. The only games of the championship. I didn't watch any of the wild cards or anything like that. I just was chilling. I was footballed out for a little bit.
You had any like boys? I know you like meet people every game throughout like your whole career. You had any boys playing in those games?
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton. I've known him since high school. We both went to the opening together.
Had a hell of a game.
All-American game. Who else is over there? Who else in them? Jameson Williams. I've known him since we was in high school. So there are a couple guys who I know. Josh Pascal, he's from the area. I played at GC. So there are a couple guys. So I'm happy to see them do well. So
you still connected with those guys, or you just?
I talked to Kyle here and there.
I know you gotta get that jersey, bro.
I already got it. It's in the house.
What's up?
Man cave.
Yeah, I got about 30 jerseys now. So
That's what's up.
First 2 years?
First 2 years. Every week you gotta exchange at least once. Unless it's a special week. If it's a special week, then I usually keep the jersey. But other than that, I always exchange.
So like, how many jerseys do they give y'all? Like, how much do they cost for like the extra whatever?
So they give you one, and then you have a couple spares. So usually I'm always swapping out jerseys. So I think it charged like $375 for each jersey you swap out. Some teams charge more. Like I was asking, Spence ain't give me. I ain't get Spence. Well, part of the reason I didn't get Spence's jerseys because I caught the pick in that jersey. So I was like, I ain't exchanging that one.
Right.
But they charge like $2,500 or something like that per jersey. Like he was telling me something crazy. So sometimes I'll go back to the locker room, take it off, tell the equipment people to take it over to them. Or we just ship each other. Like everybody ship jerseys. So that's my favorite packages are the little FedEx ones that come in somebody's jersey. Someone sent me their jersey. So
Bro, that's so live. $2,500 a jersey? Yeah, I'll be like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you can't get this jersey, fam. Like,
I just be like, bro, ours $300. So I'm like, shit, go ahead, take it. If I ever need extra ones, like at the end of the season, we have about 5 left. So I just take them. I give them to whoever, and then that's that.
you better off getting the ones from the website.
The ones with the long sleeve.
The game worn ones. The game, we gotta have those. Gotta put them up. Gotta frame them and do whatever. Tell my kids about them. So.
Dude, I'll give my people the ones with the long sleeves. You get online, like the sleeves stop right here.
Oh yeah, I get all the people, all my folks and all them have those, but I can't be shit. You can't ship one of those.
No, for sure,
Homeboys,
No,
here, take this.
Real talk, yeah.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
How you handle like the people? Because I was talking to Banks. He was like, bro, like if I gave everybody a jersey, I go broke. Like how do you handle people? Oh, I need a jersey. I need this, that, and the third. Like, bro, like he was like the website open. Like, what you mean? Like, you my dog, but like
It depends. Some people have certain like some people I gave like game worn jerseys to just because, or the jerseys that I have at the end of the season, I'll give them out. So I know like coaches and stuff who meant a lot to me. Like I know Coach Bate got one.
shout out Coach Bate.
Cool. Big shout out him.
You know, I sent one to Coach Hoke. So it's all people who've had some sort of super impact in my life. When you get there, you'll probably send one to.
Don't even say. I was about to ask you the same thing. I was about to ask you.
Nah, he ain't getting one. Nah, he ain't getting one.
I don't even know what they talking about.
Attack today. Oh,
You know,
Yeah, I know he's talking about.
hey, go put your wristband on, cuz.
Hey, bro.
I know exactly. I know you and Bo gonna send him a jersey. It just wasn't supposed to be me. But yeah, everybody who meant something to me, they got a jersey. You know, so it's just because those are the ones like everybody can get it. But the special people, they get the game worn ones and the official ones. So I just write a little note on the back of it, give it to them. They probably frame it somewhere or whatever. So that's really it. But
That's love. That's fine.
man, your boy ain't getting one. Your pops ain't getting one.
All right, forget what he talking about. But growing up, I like to hear everybody's stories of why Nick Cross became Nick Cross, why you made all the moves you made. So starting off in like little league or high school, what made you get to sports or even football?
Shit, I ain't start playing till high school. I started playing my freshman year. My dad was kind of just hesitant about it. They Caribbean, so they was like, football wasn't the biggest thing. He liked soccer and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But I was young. I hooped. I played soccer. I did this. I did that. So I was always a pretty good athlete. But the football, he was kind of just like, nah, like I don't want you to play that yet. But when I got to high school, went to DeMatha, started off playing defensive end, moved to little nickel, linebacker type, and then I played safety junior, senior year, and then, but I was All-American,
Just about
Pop your shit. Yeah. Come on, bro.
All-American.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I think I was on 50, the 50th, on the top 50 prospects in the country.
I think they screwed you over though. I think it was a 4-star. Should have been 5.
I should have been 5-star.
Yeah, should have been 5.
4-star. I think I was one of the top 5 safeties in the country. So, and then I was pretty all right. I was an All-American in track. Had a couple offers to go run track as well.
If you had to go back, would you still would have played ball or run track?
I would have done both. That's why I was going to. All the schools I was considering would allow me to do both and be able to go. And both of them had good, good programs. So that's why when I committed to Florida State, it was like, all right, I could go play football, run track in the off season, and be able to do my thing.
Right.
So
we're gonna touch on the Florida State part, but I think it's interesting that you came late to the scene, especially a sport that area with you had some guys on your team, and even in the conference was it WCAC, right?
Yeah.
You said you played safety your junior and senior year.
Yeah.
And you were already that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's props to you, but coming into that high school, starting playing elite sport like that and that elite level, that's kind of crazy. That's props to you. So what was some of the things you were Was you rusty at some stuff at first? Like, what was that?
Bro, I didn't know anything when I first got out there. They was like, I told them I wanted to play safety, but like I had no clue what I was doing. So they just like, look, go play defensive end. They were like, go play defensive end and just go chase the ball. Like, you'll start off by chasing the football.
Right.
And after that, like they were like, all right, come play. We called it the stag. It's like our nickel or whatever. Come play that. So you're gonna play in the box and whatever. And then they had to teach me coverage and all this other stuff. And then they were like, all right, now you can play safety. And I was like, all right. So it's me and my boy DeMarco. He's with the Falcons. And of course, I had some dogs on my team. I had Chase Young, Sean Oluwatimi. He's with the Seahawks. So I played with some real good people when I was in high school. So they were always pushing and everything. Anthony McFarland. So we had some.
I didn't realize I had all of them. I knew y'all had a bunch.
Man, come on, bro. You know what we did when we went up there to McDonough? Two times?
That's what.
2 times, yeah. Oh, he didn't tell you?
He didn't let me know.
I wasn't on the team though, so like that's
Sophomore year.
That's when
You still went there, innit?
Sophomore year, we go up there.
I watched the tape.
Sophomore year, we go up there. We down 14-0. I think we do a pick six or something. We down 14-0.
Yeah.
Was DeJuan playing?
Yeah, DeJuan had like a 70-yard run. This is when DeJuan was fast. Like everybody knew DeJuan. Fast. My coach like, if you catch him, I get you a sandwich. This is what they used to entice me when I was young. I was young and dumb, so I was like, shoot, whatever. We come back, win the game by like 20. The second game wasn't as much of a blowout. Was you on the second team?
I never played the Math of Nine.
We beat them up at our place. That's when I first knew about Curtis. I hit Curtis.
Jaco?
Yeah.
Shout out C. Jaco.
Hit him on a slant. He still caught the ball. I was like, man, that boy big as hell. I was like, golly. But we still beat.
Yeah.
McDonough ain't got nothing on us, man.
That's why they don't schedule like that no more.
They was trash, bro.
So how they schedule now? They don't play?
Because St. Francis used to be in the MIAA. St. Francis, they used to schedule, they out of conference was like the Math, or they also had the big games like St. Francis. They'll go up to PA, play like Malvern Prep. Like they still did those type of games.
Yeah.
But like they'll stay away from the like more local guys, like the WCAC. They played Gonzaga once Caleb and all them left. But, now we talk about Caleb. Hold on. Let's talk about that game, that championship game.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I grew up in Florida, so I know nothing about DMV High School, but I know about that game, though. I know about that game, though.
Everybody knows about that game, bro. That game was that's probably the craziest. I'd probably say that was the best game I've ever been a part of in my entire. Yeah, that's probably the best game I've ever been a part of in my entire life. So we go in. First of all, that season, I don't even know how we got through that season.
What year was that again?
Was you did you ever go? You ain't go to Aquinas. You went to Heritage.
I went to Heritage. Yeah, I was in.
That'd be your senior year, right?
It was 2018, 2019.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
So that year we had gotten the brakes beat off by St. Thomas Aquinas earlier that year.
See, anytime anybody go to the crib,
time out.
you hear that,
That
bro.
was the first loss we ever had to a Florida school. We beat Central.
Okay, that's
Heritage.
sent. That's
Those some
y'all did beat
those some
Heritage.
We beat
teams,
Heritage.
They beat Heritage.
We beat a good Heritage team now
They ain't no
too.
teams. They some teams.
We beat.
Who was on that team that year?
Oh, Pat Sertan.
Yeah.
Tyson Campbell.
Yeah, dogs.
Anthony Schwartz.
Schwartz, bro.
That's my boy, Schwartz. Dogs.
Who else? They had some dogs on that
dogs,
team now.
Dogs.
And we went down there and won the game.
I remember, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
See, look,
anyway,
That's cool.
don't discredit.
Yeah,
though.
you can't. Come on, bro. We play real football.
One thing about Florida, we gonna ride for all teams. They ain't beat STA. I'm rooting for STA though.
Yeah, that was.
We never beat them. Well, we beat them recently, Heritage, but like, yeah.
Bro, it wasn't, bro. We just went. We weren't prepared. We weren't as
Y'all just
good as
couldn't
we
handle
was.
that.
That's not true. Our offense was not playing the way it was supposed to. We had too many turnovers.
St. Thomas putting that thing on
No.
y'all.
It was just self-inflicted wounds. We just like fumbling is. I don't count fumbling as them doing something.
Y'all was spooked.
They just didn't hold on to the football.
Spook. Yeah.
I don't think anybody was spooked. But anyways, we really started turning up. So we get to the game or whatever, and it's like, all right, we had beat them earlier that year in like quadruple overtime.
This is a Gonzaga game you're talking about.
Yeah, we had beat them earlier that year or whatever, and we knew Caleb was nice. The year before that, they was beating the brakes off us. We almost came back and won. Yeah. Shout out that boy Eric Najarian. That boy Eric Najarian.
E-word.
That boy was like that. We go out there, we clicking on all cylinders. We up 20-0. I'm like, man, we finna beat the brakes off these boys.
Yeah.
It all starts crashing down when we run a fake field goal and we miss the 2-point conversion. So their momentum kind of shit. We still up 20-0, but bro, I'm talking about Defense was like that. Offense was like that.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, man, we finna cruise and win this game. Bro, they start getting little drives together. They score one touchdown. They score another. We go in the half. It's like 26-12. I'm like, all right, bro, like, it's straight. Like, we come back out the second half, and we holding it together. We still holding it. We sputtering. We starting to sputter a little bit. I'm like, and I know Gonzaga always find. Anytime they beat us, it's always on some fluke stuff. It's never like they just come and beat the brakes off us, and it's always on something crazy. It's always just some crazy stuff that happens.
Like something you just don't expect.
It's just so. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what happened in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It was all a blur. We were up, and
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that, bro.
we were up, and I was just like, dog, like, what is going on? They ran the Philly special or whatever. Like, they were out schemed. Like, literally, I felt so dumb out there. I was like, bro, what is going? I come to the sideline. I'm like, bro, what is we doing? So we finally get to like a minute left. Oh, yeah. We went to like a minute left. Bro, it's like 3rd and 20 something, bro. This man spins out the sack, just heaves the ball. We in man coverage. Heaves the ball down the field.
Special.
Bro, right on the sideline. And the whole kill is that first game, I've never forget the boy, John Marshall, bro. John Marshall. Now, nobody knows who John Marshall is, but he was like that. He was like that. He went, I don't know, he went crazy. He didn't do anything that first game. My boy Josh Waz had him on straps. For some reason.
Both of them, who was at Michigan? Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know what this man John Marshall ate before the game or what he did. Bro, this man was catching everything. I'm like, bro, oh my. They convert
that boy knew what time it is.
The third and third, whatever, 33 or something like that.
Yeah, I know
Right,
that.
it's 37 seconds left. They throw a slant, catch the ball, touchdown. They come all the way back. I'm like, damn, we just lost this game. Next play, kickoff return. My boy Damo run it back all the way. So it's like, I'm like, oh, we won. I was like, the game, oh, we good.
Yeah.
Bro, we call two-man, bro.
Good coverage.
Good coverage.
Good coverage in the
Everybody gives you
game.
Good coverage in the game.
Tight throws. You got to make throws.
Yeah, you got
We
to put
should
it
have just sat in the house. That's what we should have done. We should have just sat in the house because Caleb had too much time to sit back there, warm his arm up.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting back there. I'm backpedaling or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm ready. But I'm like, it's a Hail Mary. So I'm like, let me just get to the end zone.
Yeah.
So I have a tight end right here, Justin Ball. He played, I forgot where he played at. He was just at Vandy or something like that. Have him right here. I see the ball go up, and I'm like,
Like that.
I'm looking.
That's probably the longest the ball ever
I was
been.
like, pause. I was like,
Right.
bruh, I'm looking up, and I'm like, I thought I was in the back of the end zone, so I was like, ain't nobody back here. So I jumped. I mistimed my jump so bad. Like, people thought I ain't had no vert because
of that play.
I barely jumped off the ground and miss it. And I fall down, and I look. Hey, the nigga John Marshall has the ball in his hands.
John Marshall, that John Marshall go again.
And I'm like, I kind of poke at the ball, like, he just caught that. And I can hear the crowd going
Boy,
I see everybody running, going crazy. I get up. I'm like, we just lost the game.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie.
Our coaches was crying on the. I remember our coach Josh Wilson, bruh. Shout out Josh, a Maryland alum. On the field, crying. I don't know how he caught crying, tears.
Yeah, if a coach cried, that's how you do that game for real.
We were crying tears, bro. We got to the locker. I was like, bruh, the walk to my car was like probably a mile. I felt like I was walking for 3 hours, bruh. I was like, bro, my senior year is ruined.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I never had a crazy game like that. But I understand that emotion, especially like when it's like that last game, that senior year, that last year, bro. Especially when you lose to a team where like either you know you should have won or you were up and you just like somehow they just came back and won the game. Yeah, I know how that feels, bro. Like you feel like the worst player in the world. You feel like
that was the craziest thing I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I was like, damn. Now if we would have won, man,
it's a different story.
A whole different story.
Yeah, it's a whole different
greatest
story.
game of all time.
Right.
But shout out to Caleb. Shout out to Gonzaga. I think they said they have that poster of him catching the ball. Like, he caught it, and the funny thing is, There's me and Marco. We were both 2 of the top 10 safeties in the country. And he caught it between both of us.
Oh, so y'all on the poster?
So we are both. I think we are both on the poster.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that in Good, Bad, and Ugly.
Yeah, Good, Bad, and Ugly on that. Yeah.
That was crazy. It was crazy, bro. Yeah. Crazy.
What's their slogan?
Well, whose slogan?
Gonzaga's slogan. What'd they say?
What do they say?
God wear purple.
Oh yeah, God wear purple.
Yeah,
God.
y'all look. Hey, I swear, Twitter was flooded with that. Flooded with it.
Right, we were trending.
No way, that's their slogan.
Yo,
God
that's
is
the
purple.
slogan.
That's what they say.
What?
They say God.
They, bro,
purple.
trolling on there, bro. Even at the
Bro,
good council, people
crazy.
hating. Like, it was bad.
Crazy,
That's wild, bro.
That WCAC beef is something serious.
Oh yeah,
bro.
they get wicked.
Bro, Ash Rakim, bro. We used to really beef, bro. Like everybody used to beef. All them games, bro. We used to beef, bro.
You played against Rock?
Oh yeah, I played against.
I was playing against him in high school. Was he like how Rock is now? Like
He talked. He talked.
Rock, yeah.
He sat.
Shout out
There.
my
I ain't gonna
boy,
lie. I
Rock.
did strap him on a goal line fade one time. But he'll sit there and just say some dumb stuff to you. Like he'll post you, he'll tag you as burnt chicken or barbecue or toast or something.
Oh,
like
Taze just like that too.
Yeah, all them. Taze used to do that. Keelan, all of them used to do that stuff. Cam Good, who's at Michigan, they all used to do that. They were just an annoying group of people.
They all went to the same school?
They all went to the same school.
St.
They
John?
all
Yeah.
talked the same trash. And the worst thing is we always used to. We beat them for like 20 years straight. There was
And the boy just still talk. He
still talk. I'm talking about 40-0. We've smashed them boys. And of course, my junior year, it's the first year they beat us. Did they beat us twice? Yeah, they beat us twice. They beat us my last 3 times we played them. I don't know how, but bro, them boys was just not good. They not good. I hate St. John's. I hate St. John's.
Yeah, moving on from high school. Talk to us about like your recruitment to colleges and stuff. Like any stories or like favorite like visits and stuff like that.
Man, let me tell you about this, man. So I got my first offer my sophomore year, and it was after arrivals camp. Coach Brooks had texted me. He's like, "Hey, like, good job. Like, you know, you just got your first offer from Purdue."
Okay.
So I
Solid.
posted.
Cool bag.
That's a good first one.
Good first bag.
Good
Good
first
first
one.
bag. I posted, but I spelled Purdue wrong. I spelled like the chicken company. So, and I didn't know it. I was so
But I bet they pulled you off. Or did they pull you off?
Who told me? Coach Brooks ended up texting me and was like, "Yo, Nick, you spelled Purdue wrong. Delete and repost." So yeah, I had spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong,
Ooh. That's some dick stuff for sure.
bro. I spelled Purdue wrong, and I was like, "Bruh." So that was the first one. Then I got a couple more after that. That summer was cool. I didn't really start blowing up to my junior year. Junior year, I had got about 20 of them, and then I started taking visits. And I'd probably say the best visit I probably went on. I'd probably say so. Florida was the first one. That one was
I know that John. It was embarrassing. Oh,
that was embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. So my dad, he was real hands on in the recruitment process. So we go into the locker room, and this was the first time I heard the Lil Baby freestyle. So I'm sitting there, jamming or whatever.
Yeah.
And my dad, I'm a Christian man. My dad's a Christian man. But they in the locker room getting ready for the spring game.
right.
And Chauncey Gardner in there, he's sitting there playing the music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, "Why they playing this music when we got parents walking through the locker room?" Making a huge deal. Mind you, the players in there trying to get ready for the game. He's like, "Nah, turn this off. I don't want to listen to none of this." The locker room was dead silent. I felt so embarrassed. I felt so much secondhand embarrassment.
No way.
All the players is just looking. And
No
I'm the
way.
only recruiting there.
Oh yeah. Nah.
So Trey Dean was my host. So I seen him. He was like, "Bro, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Whatever." But that was so crazy because when I came back to Maryland, Coach Brooks was like, "Man, what happened in Florida?" I said, "Bro."
Oh yeah, and then word. Yeah.
Word got out.
Word got
I
out.
said,
Yeah.
"Man," I said, just chill, bro. I said, everything was fun. It was a
Yeah.
good trip.
Yeah.
It was cool. But yeah, other than that, I didn't really have, the recruiting process was fun, the official visits, everything like that. Florida State was nice. Alabama was actually a lot of fun too. I'm not gonna lie, that's when I first met Locks.
Hey, Locks was over there.
Yeah, he was down there. they let us ride golf carts around Saban's house.
Yeah.
And my boy, it was me and Marco on the same trip, and I'm not gonna. I was about to commit to Bama. That was the first school I wanted. That was the first school I was like, shoot, I might go to Bama.
Right.
My boy Marco, he stayed down there an extra day. He always told me he would never go to Bama. He was like, I'd never go to Bama, like whatever.
Make sure you didn't go there, huh?
So I'm sitting down, I'm thinking like, man, maybe I should go to Alabama. That joint was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Next day, committed Alabama. I said, oh my gosh. And of course, I'm not gonna go follow nobody to no
Right,
school.
for sure.
If I would have committed first, then it would have been like, okay, cool. But
Right.
he committed, so I was like, I told Coach Brooks, I said, I can't go to Alabama. He's like, why? I said, because now it's gonna look like I'm following him. We can't go to the same
Right,
school.
right. Yeah.
And Locke's like, why aren't you coming? Why aren't you go? I said, bro, I can't do that.
Right.
Like, I gotta go chart my own path.
Right.
But Florida State was always a dream school. Like, it's Florida State. Like, what did Jameis say? You gonna do it there? You gonna do it big then? So I was like,
Right,
shoot.
nah, for sure.
So that's where I wanted to go. But other than that, Penn State was fun. I met a whole bunch of people throughout the recruiting process, at the camps, the opening, and all that stuff. And everybody trying to get you to come to their school, do this, do that. So
Yeah.
overall, it was a great process. I enjoyed it. Would I relive it? Oh yeah, for sure. That
Yeah.
was fun. So yeah.
So why'd you choose Maryland? What was so like what sold you on Maryland?
Come on now, you already passed it.
Yeah, you already. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing sell me on Maryland. So Azar was the first person to ever recruit me.
Shout out.
Shout out Azar, and he back. So
Yeah, shout out to Azar. He's the first person to ever recruit me. And he said I was going to play linebacker because I was 205 pounds as a sophomore. He's like, boy, you going to play linebacker? I said, no, I'm going to play safety.
Right.
He said, all right, well, come to camp and come backpedal and all that stuff. So I had committed to Florida State because, like, my dad wasn't really in on taking a whole bunch of visits, but Coach Brooks was like, look, what's one school you commit to without visiting? I said, Florida State. I said, I'll go there. I don't even got to see what the school looks like.
Right.
So I got the offer to Florida State. And this whole time, I'm visiting all these schools. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, really, man, I'm going to Florida State.
Yeah.
I commit to Florida State. They trashed that year. Like, they was so trash. Getting blown out here, blown out there. I was like, bruh, like, our recruiting class was okay. It was like Sam Howell was a part of it. We had a couple good. Akeem Dent was a part of that class. We had a couple good guys. They was worried that Taggart was gonna get fired, you know, and whatever. I was still gonna be a Florida State strong. I'm like, I'm a solid dude. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay committed.
Going right.
Quayshawn was there. Quayshawn was part of my class.
Character for sure.
But yeah, and then the day before signing day, I'm telling my parents, like, I had visited Georgia and all that. Georgia was cool. You know, Penn State was nice. Penn State was just a little too cold. And on top of that, like Happy Valley, I was like, I'm not a big partier, so I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, it don't mean no
like,
sense going down there, right?
It ain't no fun for me. So yeah, like day before signing day, I told my dad, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go to Florida State. Boy, that boy, he gave me the biggest letdown ever. He was like, no, I'm not letting you go there. I'm not signing your papers. Pick a different school.
What?
Bro, on God, bro. Literally. The night before signing day.
That's crazy, bro.
The night before signing day, he tells me no. And he's like, you got till 12 o'clock tomorrow to make a decision. So I go to bed, bro. I cry, bro. I cried.
I would have been hot.
I would have cried too.
bro.
I would have cried too. Like
I
boo-hoo.
woke up the next boo-hoo. I called Coach Josh. And he was like, what's up, bro? It was midnight. He's like, what are you calling me for? He's like, I said, bro, he said I can't go. He's like, what you mean? I said, he's not signing my papers. He was like, oh. And we sat there for 30 minutes in dead silence.
That's crazy, bro.
And all he did was listen to me. I feel kind of bad he had to listen to me cry.
Yeah.
But he was listening to me cry. Next day, he come in. He's like, I got on the phone with your dad for 3 hours. He's not budging. Damn. I said, there's no way you spent 3 hours and he's not budging.
Damn.
Bro, I didn't sign for another week. I had to call Florida State, tell them I couldn't come. The coaches was mad at me. They was mad at my dad. They was
crazy,
mad at
bro.
Coach Josh.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, the players was texting, Jaden Woodby, all of them was texting my dad, like, come on, bro, let him come.
That's crazy.
Social media is going bananas. They making memes about my dad, how he's talking about F them kids, all that stuff.
That's crazy.
Bro, going crazy. My dad is so mad because his friends are calling him, what's going on with you? With
Right.
Because I'm a top 50 recruit and I haven't signed my papers yet.
Right.
I'm on freaking the news.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, my dad mad at me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And I'm like, bro,
I ain't never heard nothing like that, bro.
I don't know where I want to go to school. I don't know. I was like, bro, I could go to Florida. I said, I was literally on signing day looking through the top 25 recruiting classes and seeing if there any school that I wanted to go. I was like, Texas? Nah. I was like, Alabama already had who they had. I was like, Michigan? Oh, no. They're like, Penn State? I was like, nah, I'm not
going.
Yeah, like you don't want to go there.
not going to Penn State. I was like, I was about to try to go to Stanford. I was like, I don't even want to go to Stanford.
Come on, bro. Like, yeah, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
I could have gone to Stanford. I was smart enough to go to Stanford. Now,
I'm not talking about being.
No, I'm like, bro, you don't want to go to Stanford,
I
bro.
didn't want to go anywhere, bro.
But Florida State.
But Florida State was the only school I wanted to go to. I was talking to their track coach already. I knew where I was gonna live, what moped I was gonna buy. I was everything.
That's wild, bro. I never heard
Everything was set.
Ain't you talked to Duran too? You got on the phone with
I
Duran?
had talked to Derwin. Derwin was talking about can't wait for my boy to come to Florida State.
Yeah.
I already knew I was gonna wear number 20. All of that.
And Pop said no. Yeah.
He said no.
So when you got to the when it was the actual or when you signed actually what
It was a week after.
so like how was that day?
Finally,
Yeah.
my mom was like, I think you do well at Maryland. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to Maryland.
That's what Rome said too. He was like, Banks was like, yeah, come to me. Rome was like, no.
I don't want to go to Maryland. I was like, it's too close to home.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm already upset at my dad. I don't want
To be here, yeah.
Right.
anywhere near you.
For sure.
She's like, I think you do well. Just trust me. And Coach Josh is like, bro, I promise you, you're going to do straight. You're going to do good. I said, you know what? Fine. I said, fine. So I signed the papers. I sent a picture to them. I said, do not post this. Do not post it. I just signed the
He didn't
Maryland.
even want to post. Dang, okay.
I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed. And I'm at lunch at DeMatha. I'm sitting there with me, Terp, Kamari, it was a whole bunch of us. And I can hear people like, Nick going to Maryland? Nick going to Maryland? And I'm like, wait, what?
Put the head
I
down.
told them not to post it.
And they ended up posted it.
And they posted. And everybody's like, oh, Nick going to Maryland? And at first I denied it. I said, nah, I'm not going to Maryland. I said, I'm not going
That's
there.
Nick.
Nah, Nick,
bro.
you're going to Maryland.
I'm not going to Maryland.
Oh, but yeah, it's right here. You're going to Maryland.
I was trending on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
I was trending on Twitter. And everybody's like, oh, we so thankful for you to come to Maryland. I was like, bruh.
You ain't like the love. They showing love though. You ain't like
He was hot, bro.
already, but they showing love.
Do you know at that time when I went down to Florida State, everybody knew who I was.
Yeah.
Everybody knew who I was.
Yeah.
I was in the airport in Tallahassee. I was like, you Nick Cross? Oh, we so excited to have you, whatever. I said, man, if I
how
walk
it
through
is.
DCA right now,
Don't nobody
even
Nah, for real. Nah, it's like that. For real. That's
I'm
exactly how
like,
it is.
bro, of course I want to come to this school. Like,
For sure.
I'm in the airport and somebody asking about me. I'm like, bro, of course I'm going to come to this school, bro. Like,
Right.
so I'm just like, so yeah, I came here and it didn't turn out that bad. It turned out pretty good.
I mean, if you ask me, yeah.
I mean, you played freshman year? 17, you 17, right?
Huh?
You 17, you
Boy, don't play with me. What?
how old were you when you played?
Oh, I was 17. Yeah, I was 17. I thought you were talking about my number. I said,
Young boy.
I was 17. Yeah, I was a young bull. I was a youngin' with a bunch of who was on that? Who was in my safety room? Deion Jones, Antoine Brooks, Fofi. Yeah, shout out my boy Twan,
My boy.
Brawley,
Brawley, bro.
my dog, bro.
Dog.
and then and then John Hoke.
Mr. Playman,
Mr. Yes.
sit in the house.
Inside.
Yeah, Mr. John Hoke.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
I appreciate Hoke.
I love
was
Hoke
here.
to this
Bro,
day.
No cap.
When I was about to come in, it was just when me and Jack were in. I didn't come in yet, but he had us doing Zooms for the playbook. This might have been around COVID. Was still
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
Just right before he left. He was intense.
Yeah.
Bro. Like I only had 2 Zooms with him.
Yeah.
Because he was going over personnels, what y'all call stuff, and it was me and Jack, and he was on Jack's ass. He was on. I was like,
He is, bro.
I was like,
I'll
oh, yeah,
never
I fuck-
forget that boy. I met him at the camp. He was like, "Yo, Nick, how you doing? Whatever." Real cool. That first day of training camp,
Boy, yeah.
man. What?
In your ass. Like,
Pause.
pause, but like, yeah. Like, yeah, like, Like hardcore.
Third day of
like,
training camp, he cussed me out for every play I was in. Every play. Hold on, let me see if I still. Hold on, I got video because I was recording. One day I was being dumb. I was recording in. What
y'all watching film or something?
Yeah, we was watching film. Hold on, let me see if I had it. I sent it to him.
This man fed. He in the meeting room recording.
Let me see.
He fed right
Yeah,
there.
bro. This is me.
Chase the ball. Your guy just fucking caught it.
Look at his face.
That'll happen in a game.
Bro, look at this man.
Don't finish the play. Chase the ball. Your guy just fucking caught it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Nick was loafing.
Yeah, you're loafing. Hulk ain't like loafing, bro.
You guys said buzz, right?
Hulk ain't like loafing, bro.
Okay, like loafing, none of that.
He didn't go for any of that,
Let
bro.
me tell y'all what loafing is. Loafing. So it's any non-effort play to anything near you or on the field. So like, say a deep bomb, middle field deep bomb gets thrown on the other third, and if I don't even attempt to go run over there, that's a loaf. Like you not giving no
Change
effort.
of speed.
Change of speed.
that's a
Letting another
cardinal-
player pass you. All of that stuff is a
Turning
loaf.
down a hit.
All of that stuff is a loaf.
That's a cardinal sin in football. If you loaf, you probably will never play again or get your play time limited.
Loaf, man.
Yeah, bro.
All they do is chart how many loafs you have.
Bro, you have the worst practice day or whatever, but they only care about them loafs, bro. I'm
bro.
telling you.
Look, I can bust 5 coverages, and if I don't loaf on the day,
It's a
I
good
had
day.
a great day.
That's a great day, yeah.
Had a great day.
Yeah.
No, we can fix that, but we can't fix the loafing. Like,
One thing we can't fix is your effort. We can't fix your effort.
Yeah, bro. Coaches don't want coach effort. They say that all the damn time. They ain't on that.
That man Hoke, he used to call me in the office. Nick, do you want to be great?
that hurt. That hurt.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Coach, I'm just here, bull.
Nah, cause
I'm
he
just-
for real though. Like
He would call me in the office.
Yeah.
Ask me out on the field. You want to be great? He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like,
bro, for real, dog. For real.
you know I care about you, right?
For real, bro.
But like, I mean,
crazy.
everybody gotta go through that. I mean, shoot. But that's behind the scenes. That's what y'all don't see. I mean,
telling you.
Your pops was like that with you? Or he
anyways,
just told you what
that's
squat footwork? That's what he told you?
anyways. But that's
Oh my gosh, bro.
but him and the all right, bro.
Some of this pop stuff, yeah,
Bro, that's his pops, bro.
bro.
That's his pops. He loves. They have a very strong love for each other.
Said his name, right?
He not going to.
He has a very
He ain't going to.
and our coach junior year had a very strong love for each other. Him and Bo.
Yeah.
They love each other.
Bro, you just went at it with him. Like
I did
you
not
just-
go at it.
Nick.
I did. First
Nick.
of all, I never thought. I thought he was a pretty decent coach.
He was.
He was.
He was.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. We went through spring ball, and after that, it was really JB. I told JB, we argued in the locker room about this. He's like, bro, he cool, bro. He just let us do our thing out there. I said, no, we have no detail in our work. I said, there's none.
Fair.
I said, there's none, and this is why we are not going to be successful right now.
Fair.
Bro, he just let us play football out there. I said, okay, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes.
Bro, why are you so spiteful, bro?
I'm not spiteful. I'm just telling the truth.
Bro. Okay, let me tell you a story, bro. So we had to wear wristbands, right? Nobody like wearing wristbands,
Bro.
And okay,
It wasn't nobody liked them. Like we couldn't wear them different ways, bro. Like it was like it has to be on your wrist.
yeah. Like we would put it like he would put it on his belt loop. You put on the belt loop,
that
and he
boy
hated it.
I ain't even wear them in the.
Yeah,
I didn't even
yeah,
wear
so-
the wristband.
So our meetings was all like everybody's tension that week. It was tension from the coaches. I was like, whoa, like we was peeping like I ain't gonna speak too much on that, but
Right.
So he was overemphasizing the little things and wearing the wristband because everybody kept getting in trouble. And Nick, if somebody gonna get in trouble, it's gonna be Nick.
Bro,
that
always.
year it was Nick. So we go out to practice. Everybody got the wristbands on. Nobody like wearing them. Whatever. We just look awky with them. Nick come out. You know, Nick wear the leggings and the long sleeves, so he ain't trying to mess up his drip.
Right.
Come out there. They start going out. He's yo, it's because you don't got your wristband on. But he would go jogging in. He goes off on heave. Like, I'm like, yo.
Bro, he pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, Rube, like, you're the leader, man. Like, if they see you wearing your wristband on your belt, everybody else gonna wear it on their belt. That's what.
hey, Nick, bro, like the wristband ain't gonna help us win games. Like,
This man was not going to help us win the game, bro. It was not going to
bro,
help us win the
It
game.
was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
It was. I said, bro, we have to go out there and play the game. The wristband is not helping us.
Oh man.
I'm like, we just got put 60 on by Ohio State. The wristband is not the cause.
Then he want to say everybody ain't having the wristband on. Everybody not on one accord. That's why we're not having success. It ain't that, bro.
Said it's not that.
Yeah, it ain't that.
It's. I knew we were screwed when we played Michigan and we ran Monsoon 3 times and we busted it 3 times and he still called it and they scored.
all right, we off on a tangent right now.
Yeah, that was a bust on me.
I wanna bring up something that I always like, because I was watching film the other day, right? This was I think the year y'all played Penn State at Penn State.
Ooh, yes.
And y'all had a like masterful game.
20.
Whatever.
Yeah, that was 2020.
Yeah.
You got your first couple sacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn on the tape. You would think it's 10 versus 11. Why I say that is because Nick Cross is 40 yards deep in the middle of the field. 40 yards deep, and the justification of why he's at 40 yards, you're like, why is he so deep? Like, there ain't no way he get into a run fit. Like, he they do QB run. The middle field safety's like a +1 on it.
Yeah.
There's nobody there. So you see, drop back, chop route. He covering a chop route. You just see.
Listen,
I'm like, this is why he kept doing it, because he kept having success.
Listen. Shout out Coach Brawley, because guess what? Coach Hoke never told me to do this, but Coach Brawley told me one day, he said, man, just line up at 20-something yards. He said, you can see the whole field. You don't got to pedal. You can just read and react. And Coach Hoke used to be like, Nick, why are you lining up so deep? Did you talk to Ed Reed or something? I said, no, I didn't. I said, just wait and watch. So I'm not going to lie. It took me 3 weeks to get it right. But we played Penn State. Oh, we got it right. And guess what? After that, Coach Hoke was like, everybody just line up 20 yards down.
Yeah. Now he's trying to coach everybody.
Yeah, he's trying to tell everybody to do it. It's so easy, bro. When you can see everything, you don't have to pedal. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Bro, you can just see. And then guess what? The only thing that'll screw you is if that run comes unabated. If it comes A-gap
run. Yeah, you're cooked. Yeah.
But other than that, you pray for the bet. Everything else, that's the one thing I'm worried about. Everything else, I can reach everybody else. I can see everything. I don't have to be fast for anywhere to go anywhere. I don't got to pedal all fast. No, I just sit. I watch. I react. And go make the play. That's it.
Yeah.
I had to bring it because it just makes me laugh. But you had success doing it. Like, I think you had another one in West Virginia. That was my freshman year at home. It was right on our sideline.
Man, we turned up that game.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That
was
was that game. That game was one to remember.
And I realized how freakish Nick was. No Larry, no homo, whatever. Middle of the field, they ran. Was it a jet?
It was the orbit. It was the
orbit.
We slingshot the motion.
I remember that
Me and
play.
Kenny Bennett came down. I said, oh, he better throw this. I said, oh, he throw it? It's like, boom.
Wop. I'm like, oh.
I was like, oh yeah,
God.
I said we turned up now.
Oh my God.
I was already upset before the game because Coach Bake got mad at me because I was wearing red cleats. Everybody else was wearing white. He was like, take the cleats off. I said, no. I said, they didn't give me the cleats I wanted, so these are the cleats I'm going to wear. He said, everybody else is wearing white. He said, go get your white cleats. I said, you know what? Okay, cool. I brought the white cleats out. I said, Albert, bring the red cleats to the sideline. So after the national anthem and whatever we did,
Changed right out and
right on the field.
Yeah.
After the game, Coach Baker was like, you had a hell of a game, but when I tell you to wear white cleats, you wear white cleats. I said, yes, sir.
Coach Bake funny. He's always going everybody about like, if most of it be like me or he, somebody with like the wrong stuff, or not even wrong, but like if it stands out a little bit,
He was big on that.
He was like, hey dog.
He was big on that, bro.
He said, look around you. Everybody got da-da-da-da. I was like, come on, Coach Bake. I'm trying to win. We worried about the win. We trying to win. But it came from good heart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But something about that, bro, like, bro, we about to play a game, bro. I'm not even, like, focused on, like, what I got on. Obviously, if it's something outlandish, okay, but cleats, though?
Hey, man.
Like, but I get it.
It'd be
But
like
it's
that.
like,
It'd be like that.
Like that, but hey, it was for a good cause. It was some damage in them cleats, so it don't matter.
It teaches
We
something.
won, so
Right.
Nah. But another story I want to talk about, like, because my freshman year, I was trying to figure everything out. Like, our defense, to me, was, like, all over the place. I don't know how it was. Like, it was hard to grasp. Like, there was a lot of gray area for me. Like, it's like,
Good coach.
come on, bro. We do this and do that. So, like, if anytime I was, like, out there with Nick, it was like I was, like, on eggshells because, like,
Bruh.
we played, it was, like, independent halves with Nick. Like, he got his side gonna be on the same call. And then I got my side. I'm like, yo, Nick, what you calling over there? Like,
And Nick not gonna tell you shit.
no, Nick gonna line up. Nick gonna line up like this. Make his call on his side. It's like this. We good over here. Like, I'm like, bro,
Bro, cause I be locked in, bro. I be sitting, cause think about who I had on my side, bro. I had Fanaje. I had either Fanaje, Worm, Brandon Jennings, and I had Deontay Banks.
That would make me want to communicate more.
yeah, that's why he said on his side. On his
On
side.
my side.
Right, but you have how many people is that? Like that's 4 people you named, 3 people.
Bro, do you
You
hear
have
the
8 other people.
Did you hear the names that I just
I heard that, but like,
Did you hear the people who I just named?
but bro, you have another side, fool. That's what I'm
Yes.
trying to.
And guess what? The smarter.
Yeah.
I had who was over there? Hebe,
Me.
Jacorian, you.
Yeah.
He was the ultimate communicator. You could have just turned to him and been like, "Hey, Rube, what's
JB
up?"
was like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to over communicate to my side.
Yeah.
So I was like, by the time I'm able to sit there and identify what's going on, I had to lock in at some
Right.
point. I can't be mid play. Dante, I can't even
Ball
get my
snap, right.
indicators.
Ball
I
snap,
got to
right.
get my indicators.
Right.
I remember
I think I was stealing that pick from you, by the way, Michigan State, because I told you to go to the boundary instead of the field.
No. I gotta talk on this. Nick did this. He did this to me all the time.
That was one before half, right?
Bro, yes. Because you know when we go dime rabbits,
Yeah.
20 come in. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, he did this all year long. So like I remember it was in practice in 2-minute drill. I got a pick from him doing it. This was me. I didn't like playing man. We ran some 0 in the red zone. They were driving on us. And I had to cover rock. I was like, yo, you trying to go to the field? Let me cover Chig or whoever it was. It was like when we covered the receiver and tight. I don't know what 0 it was
Probably
at
Knicks.
the time.
Yeah,
No,
probably something.
No, yeah, not Knicks.
it was 0.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I cover the best receiver. What? Nick, like, come on, bro, help me out. Like,
Yeah.
Nick, like, nah, I'm going to boundary. Gone. Like, he going over there. Go over there. I ain't gonna lie, Rock in front of me. I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
I think I remember that play.
I got a pick though. I was
I remember
nervous.
that play.
Rock, he was leaning. I saw he coming back. So I ain't jump on the move. Pick, right? So now that he brought that up, we get to Michigan State. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to field. He like, nah, go to the boundary. Me not knowing, like he watched a lot of film.
Yeah.
Over years of seeing stuff, you know where the ball's coming.
You know where the ball's
coming.
already.
But the first one, he drops.
And they threw a flag on it. I dropped the pick.
I remember that.
Drops it.
I remember that.
Second one, picks it. Oh yeah, Nick was down the sideline.
Like middle of the field, the quarterback get him.
The quarterback, he cut me. Bro, JB stopped running. JB was supposed to block him.
And you know, Nick, he too fast. You're not catching him once he's got top speed. Like,
Bro, I was like,
quarterback caught
bro,
him.
I was
I'm
so
like, Nick is
tired,
slow,
bro.
fool.
I was so tired, bro. I ran. I was like, oh, I see Locks on the side. Locks was like, oh. I was like, man, I said, come on, bro. I got to the side. I was like, Coach Wood was laughing. Everybody was laughing. I was like, bro, damn.
Right, bro. Peyton Thorne tackled you.
Hey, man. It happens to the best of us sometimes, bro. It happens to the best of us.
man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, but
You do your time at Maryland, right? Your whole collegiate career, have a successful career, make plays left and right, da. Then you get to the draft process and everything like that. Just like talk about that, like going down to Florida, train at XPE, and then you training there, end up running the fastest 40. Like what was it, like amongst all safeties
ever, right?
ever, like in the combine history? So like just talk about like that whole entire process, like what did you do, like mindset, like all that type of stuff, like just like what went into all of that.
Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. When I went down there, shout out Dan, shout out Samantha, shout out Equity Sports.
Equity.
Yep, shout out.
Guys. But bro, when I went down there, I was nervous. I was 20 years old, bro. I just told Locks, yeah, bro, I'm gone, bro, whatever. And I get to the airport and I'm like, damn, this is real. Like, this is really what I do. They had me this thick booklet. All the coaches, all the GMs, everybody who I'm supposed to meet at some point in time. Like, yeah, just try to memorize some of these people, know who they are, what they do. And I'm like, damn, like, so I go down there, go to XPE. Like, they set me with a meal plan and everything. And the hotel, everything was cool. Like,
You were Fit Fixins? That was your meal plan?
Yeah. My guy Clyde.
Boy,
My guy Clyde. I love Clyde.
Yeah, shout out.
But yeah, it was smooth. Went down there, trained. We would work out in the morning, have a little speed session to come back and lift. I ain't gonna lie. Them lower body lift days was the worst, some of the worst lifts ever.
Worse than Maryland's?
Bro, yes, bro. Cause it's like you actually like.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I went to train at Test when I was home for the break. Like those lifts get serious. Like
Them lifts get serious, bro. I'm telling you. Cause at the end of the day, like, I ain't gonna lie, you can mess around at Maryland and do whatever. Like, but you really giving it your all when you act, cause bro, you training for your job interview.
For real.
And on top of that, even though I did work hard at Maryland, even though I didn't do any of that turf time conditioning and any of that stuff.
that's nothing. He always missed it.
I only missed it for 2 years. But bro, like those lifts was so hard. Like you had to sit there, and it was like stuff. It was more like you pushing yourself. Like, and then on top of that, you have all the fast guys. That was me, Tariq Woolen. Who else? Taquan Thornton was down there. Kaylon Barnes. These guys running 4-1, 4-2, and you're like, bro, like, all right, I gotta get there. Like, and then of course Chig down there. So me and Chig competing. We always talking trash every single day, and it's like, bro, like everybody down there really working. And then on top of that, the speed stuff was a whole different ballgame. Like we really in there like sprinting every day. Like the food was good, the recovery was all there, and it was just like, bro, it was so much fun. It was hard, but it was so much fun because like once you done it like 3:30, you free the rest of the day.
Yeah.
They gave you a little stipend. I had a nice car. People go down to Miami, come back, do this, do that. You know, you go sightsee, you know, the women, the food, everything that you wanted was down there in Miami. Now, the one hiccup I had, for the second 40, the second testing day 40, the first time we went out there, I ran 4.27. I ran 4.27, and of course they thought it was fluke. They was like, all right, we're going to see next week. So I had a bad habit of leaving my keys in the car. When I would leave, I was driving a BMW 5 Series or something like that. Leave the keys in the car. Because I'd be so, I don't know what it was. I think I was watching The Wire.
You'd be so locked in.
I was so locked in on getting upstairs to go watch Netflix or I think I was watching The Wire at the time or something like that. And I would just go upstairs and just leave the keys in the car. So the day before we run the second 40, so I come downstairs 6:15 or whatever with a big smile on my face. I'm like, man, I'm finna go down and run 4.1, bro. I'm cooking. Bro, I get outside.
Gone.
My car not in the spot. So I'm like, I said, somebody must be playing some tricks on me or
You're in
something.
Miami, bro.
We were in Fort Lauderdale.
Still, that's still.
Bro, I thought somebody was playing a prank on me.
Right.
So I walk around the parking lot, my car ain't there. So I said, maybe I slept walked and I drove my car somewhere and I stopped and I just walked back to the hotel. So, of course, I ain't trying to raise no alarm. Like, I'm really not stressing right now. I'm just like, this is kind of weird. I go to the hotel guy and I'm like, yo, can you pull up the cameras real quick? I think my car got stolen. He's like, I think you should call the police. I said, nah, let me not call them right now. I said, let's just see if it actually got my car stolen before I call them and my car didn't get stolen to one of my teammates. So I said, you know what? I got a 40 to go run. I'll deal with this later. So I called Dan. And Dan's like, you did what? And I'm like, yeah, bro, my car got stolen. And of course, I'm embarrassed. So I don't want to tell nobody the real reason my car got stolen. I said I left my keys in my bag. Nigga, I left my keys in the console right there. Just left them.
A BMW, fam.
Bro, and the whole kill is, people had said, yo, people in that parking lot, in that hotel, people was breaking in, like, and stealing people's stuff. I wasn't thinking twice about it. So I had to hop in the car with Chig, because all my cleats are in the car too, bro. 40 cleats, everything. This is a week and a half before the combine. So I get to the field, and of course, Chig's like, where's your car? I said, I don't know where it's at right now. I said, I'm not gonna lie. He said, you're such a 20-year-old. I said,
Right.
bruh. I get to the field, and Matt Gates, he has his hands up in the air. How you get your car stolen? So, of course, I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know where the keys are. When everybody found out that I left the keys in the car,
You were the bid.
I was the bid.
You were the bid, for sure.
I was the bid. He said, now Nick got to go run his 40 first because he got to go deal with his stolen car. He's like, bro, hurry up, Brad. Guess what I ran?
What?
4.26.
Again.
Ran right, took the cleats off, took Chig's cleats off, ran right on the field, went right back to the hotel, and I went and watched the camera. It was like 3:30 in the morning, clear as day. Three little niggas walk up to the car, open the door, hop in, and drive it away. So, of course, my mom texts me, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm good. How are you? She's like, what happened to your car? So, of course, Dan called my parents and like, and I was like, I was like, it's gone. She's like, well, where is it? I said, I don't know. Like, it's stolen. It's gone. Right. So I'm writing a little police report. And she's like, my mom's like, well, your dad wants to talk to you. I'm like,
oh yeah. Same OG who said no to Florida State. Now your car going. Oh yeah.
I said, bruh, I really don't want to talk to him right now because I know I'm probably going to get a lecture on how I'm not responsible. So he calls me. He's like, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm good. He's like, it's okay. I got my car stolen too when I was younger. I said, woo. I said, all right, that's good. It ain't no lecture. I said, it's great. So later that day, I get a call from like, yeah, there's some police. Yeah, we found your car. Like, you know, it's somewhere. You can come get the stuff. So I was like, all right, good. Because that whole day I was wondering how I was going to replace the car. Because it's a rental. I was like, how am I going to replace the car? How am I going to have the money? I was looking at how much it is. So it was like 30, I think it was like 40 bands. I was like, all right, I said, damn, so I'm going to get 40 bands out of my first check to go give back, to go pay back Hertz.
Right.
Hertz put me on the no rent list, so I still can't rent cars from Hertz.
Right, because you're 20.
No, I still can't. No.
Oh, because of the incident.
Because of the incident.
Oh,
I can't rent cars from Hertz. I have to rent through Enterprise now. So they still haven't forgiven me for that.
Right.
And now it's just I look like an idiot.
Right. For sure.
But
because you left the keys in your car in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
I did it 3 nights in a row. So I was
and it's
like,
a BMW.
Bro, I wasn't thinking about it. At first, I was low-key scared they was going to strip the car down and they was going to just leave it in the ocean or something like that. That's what I was really scared of. I really was scared they were going to take the parts and sell them.
Man, they should have gave your ass a Nissan.
No, the next time they gave me a little Chevy.
Oh, yeah, good.
They gave me a Chevy.
Good.
But I was like, man, whew. So other than that, everything was smooth. It was cool. Combine was straight. It was a good time, good experience. So
your first run was what? A 4.3?
4.3 something. I don't remember. The times on the clock was wrong.
Because like they go off the
They go off their the scouts go off their hand time. So I remember the scout from the Packers. He had told me I ran 4.33. I didn't even ask what the time was for the second one because I saw it on the screen. It said 4.40. I said there's no way. So then we were doing the drills and stuff, and then like the fastest times came up, and I was number 1. I said, oh shoot, because I asked to run 4.40, and I called Matt. I said, Matt, what did y'all do to me? I said, I was running 4.2.
Nah, it's their fault, huh?
Bro,
Right,
I was running
crazy.
4.2s. I was like, bro, where is the 4.3? He's like, bro, the clocks are wrong, bro. Just watch. He came back, came 4.34. I said, all right, bet. I was like, about
that was
to
the first one, right?
Right, cool, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, it was straight. It was cool. So I was like, did my
They go
thing.
call the trader like, where my 4.3
I
at?
had to,
That's
bro. I was like,
crazy,
bro. He was like, bro, you're fine. Like, you're fine.
4.3 is rolling, bro.
Like, bro, you the one running it. Talk about something where the 4.3
I know,
at.
and it felt just as fine. First of all, that 40 something way longer than it did when we was burning it back in Florida. I'm not gonna lie. That 40 in Indy,
It looked long.
it looked way longer than what it was back in Florida. And I was like, man,
Cause them lights on. Like anytime them lights get on, like everything feel longer and like more like, yeah, bro.
yeah, I was like, bruh, like it was so crazy, bruh, so crazy.
But getting into, draft day, did you know like where you were gonna be?
No, I was supposed to be picked anywhere in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, stressful, bro.
Anywhere in the first 105. And then most people thought I was going to get picked in the top 50. So, of course, we get to teams where it's like they might pick you or whatever. Like certain teams that I was supposed to go to, they traded away their picks. Indy told me they was going to get me at 43. So I was like, I'm not going to wait long. Then they trade back. That was in the second round. They trade back to 50-something.
And that's still second round?
It's still second round.
Yeah.
Then they go get Alec Pierce. And I'm like, okay, all right. I said, man, y'all said y'all was going to get me, though. So I'm still waiting. San Fran, they said they were going to give me a 61. Didn't get me. Then Indy has 2 picks in the 70s. But now we're in the third round. Didn't pick me with either of those either. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm calling Dan like 10. I've called Dan probably 15 times within 5 minutes. I'm like, dog, what? He's like, bro, just be patient, relax. I got you, relax. People coming up to me, trying to talk. People calling my phone. And I'm like, bro, don't
even call me.
Why are you
like,
calling
don't
me?
call me. Yeah.
I'm waiting for one call.
Right.
From an unknown number, not none of the numbers.
Right.
Like Jakai called me. What's up, bro? Good luck. I'm outside. I said, bro,
You only had one phone at this time?
I just had one.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, he gotta get two, bro.
So
yeah, for real.
finally, it's towards the end of the night. I'm at this point. I'm just irritated. Like I'm irritated. I don't want to talk to nobody. People still coming up to me trying to hug me. I'm like, bro, don't leave me alone.
Right.
I'm standing up next to Coach Josh, and I get a call. It's a 317. So I'm just like, okay, like let me just answer this. Hello, is this Nicholas Cross? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, is this such and such from the Indianapolis Colts? We're gonna draft you at the. I was like, what?
Right.
So I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
And Coach, nobody's paying attention to me because everybody eating food and stuff like that. And Coach Josh sitting there like, this is it. Like, this is it. So everybody turn around, start watching me and everything like that. And I get off. I talk to Coach Wright, Mr. Ballard, Mr. Ursay, all of them. And they finally got on the phone. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to Indianapolis. I was like, man, I was so happy. I was so relieved that it was finally over. Because
Yeah,
you watch the draft,
stressful, bro.
y'all gonna see, bro. Everybody watches the draft, and everybody thinks it's all fun and games until you're in the draft.
Yeah, bro.
Because you're just waiting for a phone call, just waiting and waiting.
I'm gonna cry, bro.
No, me too. Cause
I tried to.
I don't know
shed
how
a
you
tear.
didn't.
I'm a soldier. I don't cry.
Forget the soldier, bro.
Yeah.
You've been through too much to not to
bump
cry.
the soldier on, bro.
I was
Stolen
like,
car, dad didn't
Bro.
want to take you there, didn't want to sign up it, man.
I was like, bruh. I was like, I made it.
Like
NFL.
just get me there, bro. Like,
I was like, I made it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I was like, this is so tough.
that's real.
I was like, that was so, like, I watched, because I still got the post on my Instagram. I watch it. I'm like, man, that was insane.
Yeah.
Man, all praise to God, bro. That was
No, that's real. That's real. I can only imagine how that feeling is, bro. Cause like it's a culmination of like everything, bro. Like you started at freaking DN, bro, in high school,
bro. Crazy.
and now you play safety in the NFL.
It took
So
me
it's like
7 years to get from high school to the league, bro.
right, and now
Some
like
people play football since they 3 years old,
never make it.
and they
it's
never
still
make
don't-
it.
Right, fool.
It's
So
called faith.
Bro,
real.
I remember Coach Josh
Faith,
texted me
favor.
before. He texted me before my first game in the league. He said, bro, you have the most blessed football career I've ever seen.
real talk.
And I said, no, facts. I said, bro, for me to go from DN to a high school All-American, bro, high school All-American in 2 years.
2 years is crazy.
To leave college in 3, bro. To go to the league, I was like, bro, that's nothing but God, bro. I was like, I swear, bro. I said, bro, that is crazy.
Real talk.
Insane. I'm like, 7 years, bro. People do 7 years and in college and
College,
still don't
bro.
make
Nah,
it.
for real. Nah, real talk.
I was like, man, it's crazy, bro. Crazy.
But man, talking about blessed careers, man. You play with some dudes, bro. Especially Gilly. Talk to us about that relationship.
Man, give me my dog. Remember the first day I came into Indy, he came in, I saw him, and I was like, that's Stephon. I played with him in Madden. Like,
Nah, for real.
like when he was with Buffalo, I was playing, he's like, what's up, bro? And I'm like, what you talking to me for? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
What you talking to me for?
Right.
He's like, what's up, bro? You good? He's like, I'm Stephon. I'm like, I'm Nick. I'm like, I know who you are. Like, you ain't got to introduce yourself, but he was the first person to really bridge that gap.
That's fire.
That's hard.
You know, he used to get on me too about communication. He's like, Nick, you got to talk, bro. You got to talk. You got to talk. And I'm like, I'm trying, bro. I just don't know what I'm supposed to say. Like, bro, I don't know. Like, I'm sitting there. I'm trying to learn what I got to do. I don't know what you
I bet
got.
the verbiage is crazy.
The verbiage was crazy.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he wasn't familiar with the defense either. So he's looking to me. I'm not familiar with the defense either.
He just got there.
Yeah, so I'm looking at him. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you right now. Let me figure this out real quick, and then let me tell you. But I remember one time it was an OTA practice, and I rarely got excited like when I was over there. But he had gotten a corner route caught at him by Pitt, and our coach was like, "Oh, I expect you to make that play in training camp. Like, you better make that play." He said, "I got you." Next play, Pitt runs a dig. Gilly runs the route for him, tips the ball up in there and picks it.
Yeah.
I was like, that was the most excited I got the entire time I was there.
Special.
I was like, bro, this man is elite, bro. I was like, he used to invite me to the crib. He always had me, like, I met all his kids, his wife, everything.
That's
like,
hard,
that's
bro.
my dog. Like, he still talk every 2 or 3 days. I'll get a call from him. Like, what's up, bro? How you doing? Like, what you doing? You know, whatever. Him, Taekwon. I'm still his friend. Taekwon, the D-line.
They say you have a good relationship with him too.
Yeah, those are all my dogs. Like, they the ones who took me in, helped me out, you know, just made it feel like home, away from home for real. So, but yeah, shout out Gilly. Gilly's the first one.
Yeah.
First one.
That's what's up, bro.
It's a common theme with like, cause I asked Banks, I asked even Demas, cause you think when you come in there, everybody like, you know, this is my locker. You the youngin', like I ain't looking at you like I'm over here to take care of my business. It's just straight business. But everybody was like, nah, like locker room cool. Like obviously it's more business than like the college, but like people really like mess with people. Like they ain't.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's different in college because you're not going home with your teammates. Like in college, you go home, you gonna play the game with your boys, whatever. In the league, it's work. Like you come to work, you go home to your family, and it's like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. But like the guys who like the OGs are like, bro, like they like, bro, I had somebody who helped me, show me the way. It's only right that I'm able to come show the way and
sure.
you know able to do what I need to do.
sure.
And it's the same thing when I was in college. Like at the end of the day, I didn't feel like I had OGs who was able to really show me because we was buns. I'm not freshman year, so it's like when y'all came in, it was like, all right, like you know, let me show y'all how this is done. So when y'all come in here, y'all know how to do it right, and y'all can go out there and be successful.
Yeah.
So it's just making sure you pay it forward so that you know for the ones behind you, and you know, Gilly did a hell of a job, you know, doing that. You know, someone who, like I said, it's not even like when he left. Like I remember he got traded, I almost cried. I was like,
I be.
but he's still keeping contact to this day. He still ain't sent me his jersey from Dallas. He told me he was going to send it 3 months ago. I still ain't get it. So after this, I'm going to call him and be like, dog, where my jersey at?
Right.
But it's still love. I think I'm going to go down there in a couple weeks and go holler at him, see where he's at.
Nah, I respect that because like that's something I I always look forward to doing is like just being in college because it's like, bro, like I played a lot of football. And just like people coming in, especially like dudes who working hard, like really want to earn stripes and stuff, like, bro, like they don't know what they're doing or what they about to get into. So like you gotta help people because like I really have no OGs really who to help me out. Like Ace when he was here, he helped me out a little bit. For Najee and Jones, they were the biggest help because like they were from like Florida, like that was like you know familiarity.
Oh,
but
did you know this man, Ruben? Bro, this man we'd have workouts in the morning. The first, for no reason, this man would be the first one in there just sitting at his locker.
nah, for real.
Just sitting there like this. He used to go to sleep at 8.
I used to go to sleep at 8, bro.
8 p.m.
I remember when I
Wake up at like 4:30 in the morning for what? Just it was like he was going to
Nah,
go
for real.
extra to go sit in his locker.
because I didn't want to be late, bro. I didn't want to be late.
The list starts at 6:30.
He still does stuff like that. I'm trying to
The
tell you.
list starts at
Yeah,
6:30.
bro.
He's sitting in his locker at 5. He not stretching. He not doing. He's sitting in his lift uniform, just at his locker.
On the phone.
bro, and like now, like we were like locker buddies, bro. He would be like, I get there early, like he'll get there around the same time I get there, but like he won't leave the facility until like 7, 8. I'm like, bro, go home.
But I swear he probably just look around to make sure he the last one to leave the facility. That's the only thing.
it ain't
he
that.
probably wait till everybody
He
leave.
wanted them. I'm trying to tell you,
He probably wait.
You check his like close friends. And stuff. I'm like, Rube, go home, bro.
It ain't even.
He probably got to
that,
be the
bro.
last person to take a picture in the facility late nights and then go out.
Bro,
the facility.
because I'm gonna tell y'all, like I know me, bro. Like, if I gotta work out at 6 a.m., bro, I need to get up 2 hours before 6, bro, to shower, because like I like to take my time. I don't like to rush anything.
Oh, we know.
I don't like to rush anything. Like the worst thing for me is rushing out the house. I don't like that, bro, because now I'm discombobulated. So like, especially like my first year being in school, yeah, I'm going to bed at 8, bro, so I can get up.
8
So I can get up, fool.
8
Bro,
p.m.
Bro, my mom had teammates busting down my door because I wouldn't answer the phone. And she called me at like 10. I'm like, Mom, sleep. I don't do that
8
now, but
p.m.
yeah, bro.
I haven't gone to sleep at 8 p.m. since I was like 5 years old.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You just different, bro.
I mean, I don't do that now no more, but like
Not Rube the grown up.
I'm OG. This is the 5th season. Now I'm pulling up to the lift 10 minutes early.
See, now he want to change. See, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay consistent.
But it ain't even being changed. I still get there early enough to do what I gotta do.
You got to set the example for the young boys.
Right, 100,
you got to set the young.
And I
you can't
do.
just show up at 10 and be like, oh, I'm a 5th year. You got to set the example for the young boys.
No. I ain't mean it like that. I was just more so like, I'm not like, if I gotta work out at 6 a.m., I'm not sitting at my log at 4:30 like this.
All right, good.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
You got
Not
to.
efficient at that.
Yeah, that's not efficient. You got to
not,
take
bro.
advantage of your
It's
sleep.
not,
You got to
bro.
recover. You got to
It's
do
not,
what you
bro.
need to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't be.
It's not, bro. It's not.
He's coming. I just like, what is he doing?
And I ain't gonna lie. I got that from Nick too, cause like I used to see Nick get extra work and everything like that. Cause like when I committed, I remember I committed 2019 spring game. Like as soon as I was at the spring, I'm like, bro, I'm committing. I'm not going nowhere else. I took no other visits but Maryland. Bro, Nick called me. I'm in the hotel. I remember Nick had called me. He just called me, chopping it up, and like that was like the first person to ever talk to me like player wise. Yeah, and I seen that. I just seen how Nick worked. I knew Nick was live like that. Like he was hard. So I'm like, sure. I'm just watching Nick. So that's where I got that shit from. Like,
He definitely paid it forward for a lot of things. Like a lot of things Nick would do is just more like show you by example type thing. Like,
Yeah.
like a lot of us, we come in, especially me. I thought I was damn Superman. Like, he was like, yo, take care of your body. Like Nick, Norma Tech, always, whatever, taking care of his body, eating whatever. He would always say that, and I'm like, bro, whatever. Like, as a youngin', like,
Yeah, I don't listen,
Now
bro.
you
because
feeling
but
it.
like, think about it now. Look how me and you is
How you
now.
feeling it?
Because now I seen Dante walk around like he a 50-year-old man. I'm like, bro, you feel to just listen, bro. Just take care of your body, bro.
for real.
Your body is your temple. You got to take care of it. You got to feed it right. You can't. Shout out Stephon Gilmore, because guess what he told me? You can't put 87 gas in a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
nah, for real.
He told me that. I ain't never put 80. I ain't gonna lie. I put 87 in it sometimes, but for the most part, I don't put
Little
93.
Skittles,
I put
little
9.
something,
I
little
put
piece
9.
or whatever.
Yeah, a little piece of a little cinnamon roll here and
okay,
there. You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I put 95 gas in there all the time. Always get to sleep, recovery. When he get on me, because I used to tell him I sleep 10 hours during training camp. I would sleep 9 to 10 hours a night. They make fun of you, 10 hours of sleep, bro. I said, yeah, you gotta be right, bro. You gotta take care of your body. You just got to.
Yeah, now like, bro, I get to the facility because I got to lift at 8. I get there about 7 so I can eat. I eat breakfast before the lift. I go get a little stretch out, roll out, maybe get in the tub, go to work out, eat after. But most of the end of the day, once I get out of the class or whatever, do I have my extra? But I'm there from like 1 to 3. I get in the Normatex, I do my mobility, I roll out, I stretch, and I go home. So then when I can go home, I can just eat and get in the bed, kill out. My youngest be like, bro, go home. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, I played 2 sports, so I'm recovering from that still. But I'm like, bro, I'm like, it's crazy. It took me 4 years to learn, like, bro,
You gotta
stretch.
take care of the
You start
body,
to feel
bro.
good. You're like,
Especially off season, the time to really get in that groove. So like you have a sense of like routine when you get to the real season.
them snaps add up. I'm trying to tell you, especially
bro.
playing safety and linebacker.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
Bro, you got to take care of the body, bro. You got to get the rest. Take care of your body. The rest is crucial.
Yeah, like I was telling
I
Trader-
haven't touched a weight. I haven't touched anything since the end of the season. I'm not this week. I'm probably gonna start doing some stuff.
that's just for your mind, bro.
But you gotta just
real.
take. You
'Cause at
gotta
the end of
take the pounding, all that stuff. You gotta let your body just heal, let it recover. Massage, physical therapy. Shout out my boy Bobby. Now I'm not gonna lie. I know Brian and all of them hated Bobby when I was here. They hated Bobby.
Why they hated Bobby?
Because remember what happened with my foot? Remember that whole fiasco?
Yeah.
Lots used to be like, we got star players on the bike and
Yeah.
all out here putting in the work and Locks, no, Locks. Every time I see Locks, remember how you didn't do any turf time for me?
That's the first thing.
That's the first thing you always say.
I ain't gonna get into that.
Shout out Coach Locks.
Shout
bro.
out Coach Locks, man.
Yeah.
But when we in Indy now, I was watching the game. You in the middle of the field. Got a little pick over a big name.
Give me that ski.
From the Steelers. I mean, talk to us with that play. What you see in your read. You don't gotta say the coverage. I wouldn't want to put that out there. My boy Tay Banks did that one time.
See, you
We on a podcast. He telling the coverage. I think it was, hey, bro, what you talking?
Now we gotta blur the language. You ain't even gotta do all that, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing in the middle of the field, you know what I'm saying? And they ran, I see the quarterback and everything. I'm lined at like 17 because My coaches don't play that. They're like, no, you got to be 15 yards, take your scooch steps, take your read steps, and be ready to go trigger, or you ready to go backpedal. So I'm sitting there, and I see them sprint out. So I'm like, all right, they probably run a sprint out. Just let me go play over the top of this 7-cut because, when you're able to see the route concept, you have a good understanding of route concept. All right, sprint out, there's going to be a 7-cut, there's going to be an over route coming from the backside, and there's going to be a sit-down route and a flat. There's going to be a sit-down route right there for the quarterback.
Tie split, X nasty, over.
All of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I see George, and he's running. He's kind of just jogging a little bit, and he goes to the corner. So I'm kind of I'm weaving over the top. And then he breaks it back to the post. So I'm like, all right. And I see Mitch, and he just stops, and he stops half roll out. So I'm looking, I'm like, all right, is there something backside? No. I said, it's just me and George. And he got hit while he threw the ball. Shout out my boy Taquan Lewis. And the ball kind of came out a little flat. So I was like, it ain't no really high point. I said, I got to make sure I time this jump. And I know I pushed George. I pushed George so hard. I pushed him like this. I thought they were going to throw the flag. I went up. I was like, all right, pass breakup, whatever. Just don't get bagged. I was like, do not get bagged by George. I go up there. I go take it. And I start falling. I'm like, whoa. I got the ball. I said, oh.
Adrenaline kicking.
I said, oh. I was like, do, run down the field. And I watched on the tape, George turn. Boom. He tried to rock me. I get up. I'm like, let's go, bro. Because everybody think about their first pick. I was like, man. When are you going? When am I going to get the first pick? Like
That was nice.
I was like, it wasn't just thrown to me. I had to go get it. I got it. I was like, man. I was like, this is great. So I kept the football. Now, George did rip my pinky finger off my glove, so I did throw the glove away. But the jersey, everything else is right there. Yeah. Randy Moss sent me a pair of gloves that you got.
Moss team. Oh, that's hard.
That's hard.
I got them in there too, so
that's hard.
That was definitely. And it was a primetime 4:30 game. Everybody was watching. And it's like you always want to put on a show when everybody's watching. So
that's hard.
Definitely a big moment. Definitely shout out to the 100 jugs a day. Oh, always got to keep your hands on the jug. That's what creates a strong hand. You go stand up there. You go catch the ball. The grip. Shout out my guy Zane in the weight room. Always working on grip strength. Whatever. Because you got to be able to.
You know what I've been doing, bro? I've been with the punters when they do extra punting, just like tracking the ball.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't want to catch punts, but I'm like, all right, if I can track this
ball
skill,
skill,
all about tracking, timing your jump, being able to it's all about being just the ball skills. You got to have elite ball skills to go back there and play. So,
moving on, like, who are the best like tight ends or receivers or even quarterbacks you played in? There's a lot, but
guys who really was good when we played. Nico Collins went crazy. I'm not gonna lie. 2 times we played him
from the Texans,
Houston. Yeah, that boy went crazy.
Bro,
and that boy's sneaky fast too. He ran a screen, and I thought I had an angle on him, and he was running. And I was like, yeah, I'm missing this tackle. I was like, but he got good. He's strong. He's physical.
Yeah.
I don't think Jamar did too much when we played. Devontae is one of them ones, bro. He's really one of them. He had 13 for 122.
Hey.
But who else? Who else is good? Joe Mixon. That boy's elite.
Yeah.
He's strong. He runs hard. He's fast. Trying to think. C.J. Stroud's elite quarterback.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Elite player. Elite arm talent. Who else would I say? Oh, Lamar. Lamar is Lamar.
How is they playing Lamar? Like just like that, like
scouting Lamar.
Yeah, like how is that?
So it's funny. We had Isaiah McKenzie, our short receiver, be the scout team quarterback for Lamar.
I went to high school with him. I went to same high school with him.
Yeah. So he did that. I didn't play a lot that game, but from what they said, Lamar is live, bro.
Yeah.
Like he really is elite. I would say Bijan Robinson. Ooh, and this is where I knew the league was something different. Because my rookie year, we played Houston the first game, we tied. Like my first game I've ever played in the NFL, it ends in a tie. I'm like, and we were down 20-3, and we come back, and it's like the game is so hard because it's like you have the most elite athletes on each side.
Yeah. So
it's like you're sitting there, and it's just really a stroke. Like they were up 20-3, and then we just kept stopping them. So, like, the week before we played the Falcons, Bijan probably had, like, 50 yards or something like that. This man comes out here and rushes for 180. I'm talking about was toting the rock. And for some reason, we just couldn't tackle.
Bro, the way he run, bro, like he got like stick and move, like bro, I don't know.
Super stick and
Like,
move.
yeah, bro.
And he's also like 220 pounds. So it's
Right.
like, bro, if he really wants to run you over, he's gonna run you
do that.
over. But it's just like any given Sunday, anybody can go out there and do something crazy. And
Right.
it's just like
It's a league.
it's elite, bro. It's amazing to watch because you really got to be on your A game every week. Cause like we played Jamar, he probably had 2 catches. Like he only had 2 catches on the day. Jamar is Jamar.
Right.
Like then you go play, and we go play what you call it. Then we go play Devontae. He go 13 for 122, and the thing is, we still was able to do enough to win the game.
Right.
So it's like, at the end of the day, it's really like the competition is so elite.
Right.
Like you've got to be on your stuff. Like think about it, George. The week before we played George, they were chewing him out because he didn't want to block nobody.
right.
The next week, 4 for 196. Like
They made him mad.
Made that boy upset.
so, it's like,
for real.
bro, like the ebb and flow of the league is just so crazy. It's one of them things. Just like, bro, like you gotta bring your A game every single week, or you will get embarrassed.
Talk about getting embarrassed. What was your welcome to NFL moment?
Welcome to the NFL moment. Welcome to the NFL moment. Ooh. I'm trying to think. When have I had something go crazy? I'm trying to think. Welcome to the NFL. Hold on. It had to have happened on special teams. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. Special teams is one of them. Is one of them.
Yes.
All right, kick return.
Yes. Special teams, bro.
Probably was kick return.
Was it kick return?
Had to be.
No, it wasn't kick return. It's punt.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. It is punt. Welcome to the NFL. I forgot who was, but that wing position is deadly.
Like
I'm not
our rabbit.
So like our rabbit, like
Yeah,
guard
yeah,
tackling the rabbit,
yeah.
like the little.
Yeah, like that is deadly because if they line somebody up out there, because I'm a wing, I'm 6'1", 220, you know, I'm strong with it. But when they go out there and they line up a defensive end,
Oh yeah, it's over.
a lineman,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Teams are in punt safe.
Yeah.
And he just, not even that, they just, when you're in the league, they will put defensive ends out there just to run you over. So I'm just like, bro, like, what are you, like, I'll just look out there, I'm just like, what are you doing out here? Like, why are you out here?
Right.
Grown man.
Grown man just trying to go run through your, he's not even trying to block the punt at this point.
He just
trying
carrying
to
the kick.
embarrass you. He just want to embarrass.
He just want to embarrass you.
Secure the kick.
And it's just like, bruh, like, just chill out, bro. Chill out. Like, we were playing Carolina, and they were double and triple teaming me on punt. Literally, 2 people come hold me up, and if someone try to ear hold me, I have to jump over this person, backstep on this person. I'm like, what are y'all doing, bro?
just to get to the
Hey,
ball,
just to
right?
get to the
Credit
football.
to you though.
Bro, I was
You
like,
double
dog,
team on punt. That mean you making too many
That
plays.
mean you're right.
like, what are
On
y'all
bro.
doing, bro?
On bro.
I was like, what are y'all, like, seriously, what are y'all doing?
That's funny though.
But welcome to the NFL. Got us from 96. It was this year. We played him. I ran down on kickoff, tried to give him a move, hit me square into my chin, just knocked me down. Literally, just knocked me down.
We're gonna find that clip.
Just knocked me down. I was just like,
Try to
yeah,
Ooh.
you're crazy, bro.
Chin health on 0.
There's I kind of wanted to talk to you about, like, you know, because now once you left, the portal's going crazy, NIL's going crazy,
Bro,
like
too much.
not to get into it too deep because we already talked about it a bunch
Yeah,
on the
right.
pod, but like, I mean, what, 4 stars? You would have been worth some money, dog. You would have been worth some money.
For sure. I mean, back then, schools was giving money, but they was giving it on the hush hush, like they
That
would sit
paper
there.
bag,
They
man.
give you that, yeah. They give you that money. They, you know, you hear about it. You know, you hear about some. Oh, this person got offered this amount of money, or whatever, or this or that. Like, so people be doing it. It's just
now it's just public.
now it's just public. Like, okay, like whatever. You know, like it's crazy. Like at this point, it low key turned a little bit into the league. Like you bidding for play, like you're bidding for players. Like player, okay, this school offered me X amount of money. What are you going? Like at this point, I don't even think kids are worried about the scheme they gonna play in, the coaches they gonna get
At
coached
all,
by.
bro.
They just worried about how much cash can they make. And at the end of the day, it's great for the players. I'm not gonna lie, it's great for the players. But at the end of the day, like I don't feel like many kids are even focused on going to the league anymore.
For the love of the game is messing it up to me.
Like when I came in, college was for
League.
you just go. You're going and everybody's putting in their all to go to the NFL. Like everybody's putting on the line to go to the league. And now it's just like, it's like college shit. You might as well, because some of them contracts, like you making more than league minimum.
Right.
Like some people who make it, I don't know how big. Cause I mean, I know people. I heard that some of the coaches be lying to the players and stuff like that about how much money they're gonna make. But like you making league like $1 million.
Quarterbacks, yeah.
Rookie minimum was like $750, and it's like at that point you making more than coaches. So what do you like? What type of message are you sending your players? Like, dog, I'm making more money than the person who's coaching me. Like,
What can you tell them?
what can you tell them?
Right.
So it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, the league. 'Cause I remember NIL came out my junior year, and I remember my mentor was like, "Yo, like, you want me to try to get you some deals?" I said, "Bro, forget all of that, bro. Like, I'm trying to go to the league because that's the dream. Everybody want to make it to the league when they was the kids. So why not see that dream? You right there. Just go see the. Don't get caught up in the glitz and the glam and the money. The money gonna come pay itself forward later.
Right.
Like just go out there and make your dreams. Realize your dreams.
Well, definitely. I feel like you can take advantage of it, but don't let it be your sole purpose of this. Like, ask some kids, what's the NIL? Like, da-da-da-da. I'm like, look, bro, like, you trying to play ball or what? Like, it takes me for a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hearing it all the time, it does get in your head. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you like, oh, like, da-da-da-da, I'm trying to get this. And I'm like, bro, like, you hearing that. But, bro, I just want to go work out. I just want to go play ball. Like I'm right there. Like,
Yeah, you
I'm right there. Like,
there.
the dream was, okay, now you get to lead, you getting that. Like, you deserve to get that. Like, it's your job at that point. But it's like, you can catch yourself getting into pulling away from who you are and who I was. Like, all right, boy, I'm going to listen to that, bro. Play fucking ball.
just
Like,
go out there and
whatever,
play football.
however I can make, but I ain't going to stress about it no more. Like, I'm trying to play ball.
Because like that's definitely the right mindset to have, bro. Because I feel like nowadays people are getting away from like that ultimate goal, like why they started doing this, like for me, like I just want to play football, bro.
Football, bro.
That's my thing. Like I just want to play ball, but like going through this NIL and everything like that, I understand that. Okay, like it's not just about football no more, bro. Like now this is business. So like now, like you gotta get a team together, cause like one thing about me, bro, like I'm good at compartmentalizing, but like I don't want to worry about playing football, money, and X and Y and Z. Like I have to delegate different things to different people now, like just to like I have to build a team. But like now, it's not. It's no more like okay, I'm going to college to like earn a degree. Hopefully, to just like
Ain't nobody worried about
go
the
to
game anymore. Everybody
league.
worried about how much cash can I make right now.
Like that's what it's about. It's not just about like NFL anymore. It's about okay, how much bread can I make?
Yeah,
And
like
this
the
and that
money
and-
would come. You just got to put
Yeah,
the work
bro.
in. The money's gonna come. Like you just got to go out there and grind and make it happen.
sure.
But you can't go in there thinking about the money because then you're not going. If you don't take care of what you're gonna need to take care
money
of,
ain't gonna be
the
there
money ain't
anyway.
gonna be there anyways. So it's
Exactly.
like, bro, just go
That's a
take
bar.
care of your stuff. Like
Right.
That's a bar. But last segment of the day, one speed questions. So we're going to ask you
questions.
random question. You just give your honest opinion about it. We're going to move on from there. So starting off, first one. What's more successful to you, a Hall of Fame player or winning a Super Bowl?
woo. I feel like the Super Bowl. I feel like the Super Bowl is something that you would never forget. Like the Hall of Fame is something that is great. It's something that's a great achievement. But the Super Bowl, Super Bowl champions are remembered. Like
Yeah.
you'll remember that forever. Like just being a part of that. Like it's not a career. That's one defining moment where it's like, bro, like the Super Bowl, like. If you like, that's one thing where people think they're gonna be back to it, but that's like, because you can go to the Hall of Fame without winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, a lot of them. And that's what
But the Super Bowl is such a hard thing to get to that when you get there, and Matt, you get there and you don't win. you're never first of all, nobody's ever guaranteed to get there in general, but to get there and have to try again to get, like, bro, like think about how hard it is to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then you make it through the playoffs. Now you in like that stuff is crazy.
It's already hard enough to win the game.
Yeah, it's hard enough to win the game. Go win the Super Bowl, like it's bro. That's
Sometimes it's even hard to get to 500.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Like, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. The league is.
No, I can't answer that. I feel like to me it depends on who you are. If I'm like a okay player, I'll probably want like. I think a Hall of Fame would be more successful.
Nah, man, we
But
talk.
if I'm a good player, like I'm like, all right, maybe a bowl.
Nah, man,
I got that guaranteed.
I want that bowl, bro. I want that
It's
bowl.
a Super Bowl, bro.
I guess you're
Got
right.
to.
I guess you're right.
Got to.
Bowl, like, it's like winning a championship. Like,
Not like it is winning the championship. That is that's the ultimate. That's the pinnacle of football.
I'm talking about like just like on any level, high school.
Oh yeah. It's,
Like college, you win championship. Like it's nothing like winning a championship.
You got all state, like
championship, like
yeah. All right. If you could pick any TV show to be a guest star in, which would it be?
any TV show, Netflix, who, you know what I'd be a part of? Now I don't know what I would play. I would be a part of Power.
Power Fire though.
I'll be a part of Power. I'm not gonna lie.
They say I look like Tariq.
Huh?
They say I look like
They say you look like who?
Tariq.
Child, please.
That's what they say.
Who said that?
My mama.
Your mama did not say that. I'm gonna text her right now and be like, Ruben's lying.
I'm a hip.
That's crazy.
They say like
That's
dark skin
crazy.
Tariq.
No, you don't.
I don't.
I would see outlandish statements. We have to move on.
I look like dark skin
Yeah,
Tariq.
that, you don't look like Tariq at all.
What's the biggest animal you think you could outrun?
Biggest animal I can outrun. I be hearing some of these animals fast now though. I'm not
Running,
gonna lie.
rolling.
Shoot. I'll outrun any animal other than I'll outrun any animal. Cause your life depend on it. So it really,
that adrenaline kick.
So
in,
that adrenaline kick, I might hit something crazy. So the biggest animal I probably outrun, I'd probably say a grizzly bear.
Them bears be rolling though.
They be
That's
sliding,
fine.
bro.
They be hitting plus 20 miles per hour,
That's
bro.
fine. He gonna. Run for my. You running for your life at that point. So if you don't want it if you don't want your life that bad, you ain't gonna kick into that eternal gear that you need to be able to go make it.
What are some of your red flags?
Red flags and who?
You.
Red,
Talk about some who? You.
I thought you talking about people. Oh, I ain't got no red flags for real. I'm not going.
Red flag. All right.
Hold on.
right there.
Bro, on some real stuff, bro. Shout out Dr. Hall because I've really done some good.
Dr. Hall.
I've
Shout out
done
Dr.
some
Hall.
good work on myself. Red flags. I'm low key overthinker, but I'm only an overthinker when somebody gives me the reason to overthink. If your puzzle if you're not making sense to me, I'm gonna try to give you the benefit of the doubt. But if you're not making sense, I'm gonna make sure it makes sense in my head.
That's a bar though. That's a bar.
Right.
It's
For
got to
sure.
make sense. And if what you saying not making sense, I'm going to try to piece it together so I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But if it don't, I'm finna go do some research. And when I
Right.
do my research,
Okay.
it better come through.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, then.
So
Okay.
I guess, do you consider that a red flag? though, if you do your research?
That's nah.
Hey, you got to do your research. You got to cover your grounds. You got to cover your bases.
You ain't gonna make me look crazy though.
Yeah.
Now assumptions are red flags. If you.
Oh no, I don't assume anything. I'm gonna.
I
I'm
gotta-
gonna ask. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask people. I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
And if y'all two ain't in accordance, if I'm really hot,
then
I
it
might
ain't.
get y'all two in the same room. Be like, all right, who is lying and who is not?
Yeah.
But other than that, nah, I don't. I make sure I don't assume because assuming they say assuming makes an ass
Makes
out
an
of you
ass
and
out
me.
of you and me.
So I'm not doing that.
All right. Last one. If you were to pick one luxury item that you could never sell, what would you pick?
One luxury item. One luxury item I have already, or one luxury item
You want or have?
that I would never sell.
Yeah.
Anything I buy, I don't be buying. I don't sell anything. I'm trying to think. One luxury item I would never. If I got a Rolex, I'd never sell it. Actually, that's a cap. That's
Probably the first one you want.
Yeah, the first Rolex I get,
yeah.
I would never sell. That or a chain. Like I'm not selling my chains. Like I just
They custom.
so that's it.
That's right. But any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out my parents back home. Shout out my best friend Brandon Turpin. B.Turp on Instagram.
Sir.
Shout out my guys back in Indy. Who else? Shout out all the coaches, everybody who made me who I am today. And shout out One Speed. Shout out Bo down in Florida.
Yeah, it's thirsty.
Okay, Roach.
The nose. No, that's the Roach.
That's not Roach.
Roach. No, you know why he called.
He
He
going
didn't,
based off of looks, bro.
You know, Chig had told that he looks like a roach.
Chig look more roach than me.
No, you look like a roach. And when you had your hair dyed, you look like a blunt.
Okay, so now we just cracking jokes because we feeling froggy. Okay, it's cool.
But yeah, shout out all the guys. Shout out One Speed for getting me on the pod, man.
One Speed, man.
Appreciate
You know
my
that.
guys. Appreciate my guys for sure.
Hey,
Know
bro.
that.
You know, we had to get him on, show him love. You know, it's been fun. Hey, man, you know, future's bright for all of us, but especially for Nick. You know, he helped me when I was young whippersnapper in Maryland, and now he in the league, big teamer. You got a bigger role next year, bigger and better things. You know, hope for a healthy off season and next season. But you know, that's it, bro.
Stay tuned for more on the way. One Speed. We still going, man. We appreciate y'all for supporting us, and you know, we'll see y'all soon.